So let's begin this with how the government in the Union Territory is combating the scourge of drugs. On the 11th of April, the Lieutenant Governor of Jammu and Kashmir launched the Nasha Mukt Abhiyan. The Jammu and Kashmir police have arrested around 806 drug peddlers during the ongoing 100-day campaign. More than 700 cases have been registered, while authorities attached 97 properties and demolished nearly 41 structures allegedly built using proceeds from narcotics trafficking.
A massive drive against narco-terror is underway in Jammu and Kashmir under Nasha Mukt Abhiyan. And so far, Jammu and Kashmir police has arrested 806 drug peddlers and registered around 724 cases. Under this campaign, the properties linked to these drug peddlers are identified, they are attached and demolished. We are right now in South Kashmir's Bijbehara, and my Vijay Shafiq will show you one of the commercial structure that was demolished by the authorities under this Nasha Mukt Abhiyan, which is going on in Jammu and Kashmir. Now, this particular property in village Waghama of South Kashmir's Bijbehara was identified as a property linked to one of the drug peddler, and that's when the authorities came in action, brought in a bulldozer and just demolished this structure. Similarly, 41 such structures were demolished across Jammu and Kashmir from last month. This initiative was initiated by the Jammu and Kashmir LG Manoj Sinha. On 11th of April, he started this 100-day drive against narco-terror in Jammu and Kashmir under Nasha Mukt Abhiyan. And under this campaign, Jammu and Kashmir police started arresting drug peddlers, identifying the chain links of this drug trafficking network in Jammu and Kashmir, and registered multiple cases.
In one of the largest single actions, the Anantnag police attached properties worth over 6 crores in a major narco financing case. And in a first of its kind operation, Jammu and Kashmir police also attached properties outside the Union Territory, including in Punjab's Gurdaspur and Pathankot districts as well.
Anantnag police has attached properties worth 6.17 crores in a single case, which is the largest attachment so far. In a first of its kind, J&K police has attached properties beyond the Union Territory of J&K, one each in Gurdaspur, Pathankot and Chandigarh. During the course of establishing backward linkages, Kulgam police has attached properties worth Rupees 93 lakhs in Beli Charana, Jammu. 41 properties worth nearly 15 crores, courtesy the proceeds of narcotics trades, have been demolished so far by following the due process of law. Destruction of illicit poppy and cannabis cultivation has been carried out on 117 canals of land.
The border with Pakistan is particularly sensitive, and narco-terror modules and syndicates use weaponry such as drones to smuggle narcotics into India.
पुलवामा की धरती से मैं ड्रग स्मगलर्स और नार्को टेरर के इकोसिस्टम को चला रहे तत्वों से भी कहना चाहता हूं कि अब आपको कोई बचा नहीं सकता है। हमारी एजेंसियां जम्मू कश्मीर पुलिस आपके पीछे लगी हुई हैं, और अगर पाताल में भी छिपोगे तो ढूंढ के लाया जाएगा और कानून के दायरे में खड़ा किया जाएगा। हमारा लक्ष्य केवल गिरफ्तारी नहीं, पूरे इस काले साम्राज्य को समाप्त करना और उस नींव तक पहुंचना जहां तक ये जहर फैला हुआ है।
Now on to Gujarat, where ports in that state have witnessed some of the highest seizures of drugs in recent years, followed by Maharashtra. These seizures between 2020 and 2024 have been valued at around 7,345 crores. And in addition to this, there was the massive seizure of almost 3,000 kilograms of heroin, valued at around 21,000 crore rupees at the Mundra port, and the NIA would later go on to say that the intended proceeds from this sale were meant to be funneled towards terror activities against India.
Gujarat is among this BJP ruled state which is waging a war against the drug very actively, and some of the biggest seizure of a drug has been operation done in Gujarat. You can name the operation by Gujarat ATS in 2022 near Vadodara. They have been seized 1,125 crore of MD drug factory. And after November 22, Gujarat ATS again raid near Vadodara and seized 478 crore of MD drug factory. And very recently, before the 4 days, Amit Shah also tweeted about the drug seizure by NCB, 182 crore of jihadi drug. Gujarat is very important state as a national security, but fight of Gujarat police against the drug is also notable.
हमारे इसमें एक नारकोटिक्स कंट्रोल ब्यूरो जो है, जो राष्ट्रीय लेवल पे है, और उनके साथ में कोऑर्डिनेशन रहता है। और हमारे जो एजेंसीज है, चाहे वो ATS हो, ANTF हो, CID क्राइम हो, और जो साइबर सेंटर ऑफ एक्सीलेंस, क्योंकि जो नार्कोटिक्स में जो मनी डेवलप होता है, तो वो कहीं ना कहीं वो साइबर क्राइम और साइबर क्राइम के मार्फत अन्य गुना करने में ये शामिल होता है। तो ये सभी एजेंसीज एक होल ऑफ गवर्नमेंट अप्रोच के हिसाब से हम लोग इसको देखेंगे और इसमें हम लोग कार्रवाई करेंगे।
सर, ये जो ड्रग्स के जरिए जो पैसा आता है, वो पैसों का आतंकवाद के लिए भी काफ़ी बार उपयोग होता है। इसके बारे में आपकी क्या चिंता है और इसके लिए हम क्या काम कर रहे हैं?
इसीलिए ये कार्यवाही मुख्य तौर पे ATS करती है, एंटी टेररिस्ट स्क्वाड, और उसमें नार्को का मनी भी रहता है, आर्म्स का भी रहता है। तो ये पूरे हमारे जो 3 मुख्य तो एजेंसीज है, CID क्राइम है, ATS है और एंटी नार्कोटिक्स टास्क फोर्स, ये सभी समावेश करके, और इसके ऊपर और साइबर सेंटर ऑफ एक्सीलेंस, जो साइबर क्राइम में नार्को में मनी कहाँ कहाँ जाता है, ये अभी ताजेतर में ही हमारा साइबर सेंटर ऑफ एक्सीलेंस जो म्यूल अकाउंट्स वगैरह पकड़ा है, और उसका भी लिंक एक आतंकवादी संगठन हमास के साथ में भी जुड़ा था। तो ये इस तरह से म्यूल अकाउंट, साइबर सेंटर ऑफ एक्सीलेंस का कामगिरी, नार्को टेररिज्म, नार्कोटिक्स के ऊपर ध्यान, ये पूरा हम लोग संकलित कार्रवाई करते हैं।
The war against drugs will require a collective effort against very inimical forces and syndicates that have a vast network. There are also transnational in nature and many with links to terror outfits. There have been several key breakthroughs over the last 10 years, but this is an ongoing exercise with a momentum clearly in favor of our agencies. And one hopes that this momentum will continue in the years to come.